Why I wish I knew then what I know now. Welcome everyone. I'm Faith and Honor, and if this is your first time joining, don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Growing up, I was careless. And what I mean by that is having good credit means everything to me now. And when I was younger, I was careless. I didn't care about my credit. I didn't care about my credit score. I did not care about the importance of buying things that I knew eventually I was going to need in the near future, like purchasing a home, purchasing a new car, or having credit cards. Those things were irrelevant to me. I didn't care about credit. I would just go and get things and didn't really care whether or not I paid for them. Those things are important, and those were the things that I could care less about. But now that I'm older and I'm a whole lot wiser, and wisdom is something that I know that I have right now, those are the things I really care about. I care about having good credit. I care about, having a home and a nice car to drive. I'm not really into having credit cards. That's just not my thing. But still, I wish I had done things differently then so that I could be a lot further than what I am now. And those things will definitely tell on you in the future. As you get older, you are definitely become wiser. And that's what I am now. I know that I'm wiser. And I also wish that I knew all about investing. In other words, investing in the stock market, doing things like that. If I had that type of mind frame when I was younger, I would be a lot further than what I am today. A whole lot further. And I know they say, hey, it's never too late to start. You can do it, blah, 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 this and that and the third. I understand. But I would advise anyone, if you're young, start out by investing. I don't care if you start with $20. You're starting somewhere. And I just think about it, how farther in life that I could be had I done those things, had I prepared myself for the upcoming future based on what exists within today's economy. I would be well set. I really would. And now I'm learning. It is a work in progress, of course. We live and we learn. So, my thing is, there are so many things I wish that I had done differently, or I wish I knew back then what I know now. And I am trying to get things in order, and I am trying to do things a little differently than what I did when I was younger. And other things that I wish that I had have done differently is the me that I am now. It's like I'm always trying to prove my worth, right? Like I'm always, if someone asks me to do something for them, or could you take me here, or could you do that for me? And I would just up and I would just do it. And when I need a favor in return, guess what? I do not get that favor in return. And for years and years, I would just look over that, and it hit me last year. Last year was the year that it finally hit me. Hey, I had to sit back and think about that thing. Why am I doing for others what they don't do for me? See what I'm saying? If you have someone, a good friend or whatever, and you're constantly doing for them, but in return, they don't have time, or they're too busy, or they don't have it, they can't do it, but you come through for them and they won't come through for you. That's what I'm trying to say. I've stopped. I have stopped. I'm finding out that people are not they're not who they say they are. They're not. And I'm just speaking in general of what I've been through for years and years and years. And I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm talking about 10, 20 plus years. I would do things for others, and in return, I just never got the return back on a favor. If I desperately needed, they would not come through for me. And I just did not, and it wasn't registering to me. They wasn't doing for me as I was doing for them. So these are the things I wish I knew when I was younger. It took me this long period of time to kind of sit back and say, "Hey, Sharon, you got to stop. Just completely stop. Stop running to their beck and call, and their every beck and call. Stop doing it. They're not doing it for you. Why are you doing it?" I mean, as we get older, we are just definitely supposed to have that wisdom, right? That wisdom and that knowledge and that understanding. We're supposed to have that, and I have it, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning, people. I'm still learning, how to say no and to put number one right here, to put me first. And it's called self love. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to learn to love ourselves. Even if nobody else loves us, we got to learn to love ourselves, to care for ourselves, instead of going out of our way to do for others so much. We got to stop doing that. And I am that one person have just done it for years and years and years. And she's gone. That girl is not doing it. And that's me. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not going out of my way to do these things anymore because people don't feel about me the way that I feel about them. See what I'm saying? So these are just some of the things I wish I knew when I was younger, and I couldn't see. I had the blindfold on, okay? I was blinded, and I just could not see, and I just could not comprehend what others were doing and they weren't doing for me. It just wasn't registering in my mind. But I'm woke now. I see now. I understand now. And it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna take care of me. There's only one me. I'm gonna do the same thing that they are doing in return for themselves. They are taking care of self. They are providing for self. But when they need it from you, they coming to you. They coming. But I y'all, there's just so much that a person can do, or there's just so much that a person can take until they can't take it anymore. And I'm to that point. And self-love. Self-love is what I'm going to give myself, and self-love is what I need in my life. So those are just some of the things, y'all, in my life that I see that I wish I knew way back then compared to what I know now. I'm very wise. I am a very wise woman. I'm doing things to kind of help myself to be a better me and to love me. With that being said, I hope everyone be blessed, and I hope each and every one of you have an amazing evening. This is Faith and Honor, Have a good night.